Hey guys, it's Haley. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first ever TBR for the month of July 2020. I have a lot of books that I want to read this month and I'm super excited about, which is a good thing because I have college coming up soon, and once that starts up again, I will not have as much time to read. So this is my last full month of freedom, so I plan to get a lot of reading done. I plan to do a lot of catch up on books that I'm way behind on, which is a lot. You'll see what I mean when you finish the video. There's a lot of books that I am way late to the boat for, but we'll see. I can't wait to talk about them with you and read them and get to do book talks. I'm super excited. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first up, I think I mentioned this in my birthday book haul, but I'm currently reading Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. I actually am listening to the audiobook for this one right now, which is my first ever audiobook experience, and it's narrated by the guy who plays Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If anyone watches Buffy, let me know. I'm a huge Buffy fan. I'm currently in the process of reading Queen of Air and Darkness. I'm about 150 pages in of like 900 or something like that. It's a very long book, but I'm really enjoying it. So many things are happening that have me so stressed, and I know it's just going to get worse and worse as the book goes on. So I'm super excited to finish that, and I can't wait to do a book talk for that because that's going to be so much fun. I'm sure everyone on the planet has already read it, but you know, what can you do? College has sort of made my life, it sort of put me in a little bit of a reading slump lately, so I'm trying to get back in the game stronger. Part of why I'm doing booktube is to keep myself more accountable on the books I'm reading. So finally, Queen of Air and Darkness. I'll be reading that. Next, after Queen of Air and Darkness, I will be reading Ghosts of the Shadow Market, which is the third sort of short story compilation by Cassandra Clare set in the Shadowhunter world. It's after the Bane Chronicles and Tales from Shadowhunter Academy. I've read both of those, and I am super excited to finally read Ghosts of the Shadow Market. I've read the descriptions of all the stories, and it looks like it's going to be so exciting. It's going to have so many familiar faces, and it's going to have some missing scenes that we've been waiting for a long time, so I'm really excited to read that. Next up is Red Scrolls of Magic, also by Cassandra Clare, and that is the story of Magnus and Alec, I think set after TDA, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's all I really know about it, is that it's Magnus and Alec's story, and it's set after TDA, again, I think. And then, last but not least, in the Shadowhunter Chronicles, I'll be getting to Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. Now, as I mentioned in my last video, The Infernal Devices is my favorite series of all time, of anything. Will Herondale is my favorite character, and this is set in the second generation after the Infernal Devices, about all their children and basically the new threat to the Shadowhunter world and how they sort of become heroes in their own right. And I'm so excited to read it. I know it's gonna, like, destroy me. It's going to probably break me into like a million little pieces because Cassandra Clare always does that to me, but I literally cannot wait to be broken by this book. It's gonna be so good. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to meet all these characters and get to know them. Oh! Okay, next up I have an interesting series that I'm way behind on, that like I know people are gonna be like, what the hell, Haley, how have you not read this yet? But that is the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. I am the last person on the planet, I think, to have read these books. I am so excited to read them. I have friends in high school who absolutely adored them and were like, you have to read them, and I just never got around to doing it. So I'm going to start with the Grisha trilogy with Shadow and Bone and read those. So I'm going to start with that, and that is a fantasy series set in a world based on sort of Eastern European folklore, and then there's a second series set in the same world called Six of Crows, the Six of Crows duology, which I'm also going to be reading as soon as I'm done with the Grisha trilogy, and that is basically a heist story, which I always love, and it has a sort of a ensemble cast of characters that I've heard really good things about, and I've heard nothing but raving about the Grisha trilogy, first of all, but also nothing but like absolute amazement at Six of Crows and what that series does and how that series is written, so I cannot wait to get to that. Now, last but not least, I have War Storm by Victoria Aveyard. So I've read the first 3 books in the Red Queen series and absolutely loved them. But when War Storm came out, I think I was caught up in reading other things and just didn't get a chance to pick it up. So I want to finally finish that. I'm really excited about that. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I'm really excited to just finally have the series completed. It looks like a behemoth of a book. It's really huge, so I can't wait to get into it. I'm really looking forward to a satisfying conclusion to that one, and I cannot wait to finally have said I read this series because I feel like that'll be really fulfilling and satisfying. So yeah. So that's it for my TBR for June. We'll see if I get to Warstorm. I might not. I'm not going to beat myself up over it if I don't. But since I'm really going to be mostly reading and editing and vlogging, then I don't see why I can't get to it. So that's going to be my goal. But again, not going to beat myself up if I don't get there. And if I get to read more books, then, you know, all the better. I'll keep you guys updated on what I'm reading and how everything's going. I'm super excited to do book talks for all of these books, and I'm planning to do a tag either today or tomorrow, so you guys be on the lookout for that. And I'm super excited to talk to you guys. Please leave me comments down below and let me know what you think of my TBR, if you've read any of them, what I should be particularly looking forward to, anything that you guys is on your mind that you guys want to share. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.